that is fermented, the byproduct of the fermentation causes like histamine to certain individuals. But if you don't have any of that stuff, then you should be fine. So this is a wood that I'm gonna actually put. Is gonna be on the ceiling. So I'm gonna buy some more. I'll buy about 76 of these. They're gonna be finishing up all the ceiling. So we'll get that going. See if Duke wants to come in. If not, I'm gonna go sit, make my mushroom coffee. Duke, you staying outside? Okay. He's having his bone. I'll keep the door open for him. What brand of coffee? So this is a mushroom coffee. Let me show it to you. I'm gonna be making some. Actually, I got it last week. I've been doing it every day. Technically, it's supposed to drink it in the morning, but I've been drinking it in the evening, and actually, it's nice. It's nice little flavor. It's this one here. It's a mushroom latte that I'll be drinking, and it does have like about 6 different type of mushrooms, and it has MCT and coconut and Arabica coffee. So that's where we're gonna make some. I'm gonna make it in this little cup. We're gonna put 3 teaspoons. Usually they claim to put 3 teaspoons per 1 cup, but this is not even a cup. It's only about 100 mils. So I'm gonna put 3 still because I like the strong flavor. So that's 1, 2. Okay, I have enough anymore. There you go. There's 3. Hello, your live room is good and I can help you get better. Friend me. Your live room is good. What the hell are you talking about? Who's this? What are you gonna help me with? Why do I keep getting people like that trying to sell me some freaking advertisement and stuff? I don't really care about that. What are you gonna help me with? Sell some more marketing stuff to other people? Is that what it is? I don't sell anything on here. Let's have a seat. So yeah, this is a mushroom coffee. It's actually supposed to be drinking in the morning, so it gives you energy. But I drink it at night. Actually, it helps me relax. I like it. So it does have Arabica coffee in it, and it's almost about 7:30 right now, 7 o'clock. Hey, Britis, how are you? Hey, Kiki, how's it going? I have to close the window. It's getting a little bit chilly. I just got the... Rizit, I need to make your tumbler. Do you like hiking? Oh, I love hiking. Where is Duke? Duke is outside. He's actually having his bone. Having his bone right now. Hey, David, how are you? Cheers to Canada. Where are you from Canada? Whereabouts? I'm in British Columbia right now. And it's freaking cold. It was like plus 20 this morning. First day ever. After 3 weeks of rain. Half of my greenhouse is all dead. Nora, cheers to Lebanon. I forgot to go fill up some water, so I might run out of water tonight. Can I use coconut oil and olive oil for triglycerides and cholesterol? Yeah, you can use them. Olive oil is good for the, to use on top of the food, and coconut would be, not bad for cooking. Doesn't oxidize. Hey, Zayden. So I'm making some mushroom latte. Who wants some? I'm supposed to be drinking this in the morning, but I drink it at night. What can I take for inflammation aside from diet? Probably one of the best supplements you can take would be like magnesium or nitric oxide or quercetin or vitamin C. All these are actually lower your magnesium, your inflammation. What does oxidize mean? Oxidize, that means your so when I talk about, let's say, cholesterol or lipids, That means, or let's say olive oil or anything like that, that means it goes rancid. It breaks the molecule. And when it breaks the molecule, that's when it actually causes issues in the body. What magnesium should I take? Take magnesium ionic chloride. I do have it listed on my website. Maurice, will a carnivore diet actually cure my IBS? Yes, 100%. It does. I'm watching this on my radio. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. You are Lebanese? Yes, I am, George. So today is the first day that we actually had some nice weather, finally. But it got very, very cloudy at night, and it dropped from 20 degrees. It's down to like 8 degrees right now. It's insane. Which city? I'm in off-grid location right now. I'm in BC, in British Columbia, in Canada. There is a screen behind you with orange writing on it. What is that? Oh, that's my computer screen back there. That's my computer screen. Are you single? I'll give you a thumbs up. Quercetin and bromelain for anti-inflammatory. Yes, 100%. Bromelain, the only thing is you need about 10,000 milligrams for it to work. And you have to take it on an empty stomach. So, holy shit, this is hot. So there's my little coffee, my mushroom coffee. I need a napkin to hold this. Freaking hot. Hey, Marie, how are you? There we go. That looks really good. This is gonna knock me out to sleep. It's been a long day for me, actually. I got lots of things done. I should finish my deck by tomorrow. What do you do out there that's fun? There's fishing, hiking, hunting, hiking. What else there is? We got fishing and hunting, and I do kayaking. I gotta fix my kayak. I freaking left it outside over the winter, and then there's a crack in it, which is too bad. I wanted to take Duke on my kayak. How long you been in BC? I've been in BC right now for about 3 weeks. Originally, I was in Calgary, but I come to BC usually every summer to finish the land and finish my tiny house. Finally, I got the tiny house going, so I'm actually doing the installation right now. Mushroom coffee, what the fuck? Mushroom coffee, yeah, it has 6 different type of mushrooms, and it has Arabica coffee in it. Do you have a side-by-side dirt bike? I do have ATV. Been here for 20 years. I've been here since 89 in Canada. Did you have a heart attack 10 years ago? Is it normal to feel ill when transitioning to carnivore? Yes, because your water is pretty much becoming imbalanced. I tried to start the diet, but I felt horrendous for about 2 weeks and end up caving. Yes, you gotta take a lot of magnesium with trace minerals so you can actually aid in the conversion, because you lose a lot of electrolytes. That's why you're feeling that way. I am from Zahle. Cheers to that. I'm originally from Beirut. This, yeah, it is. This is a coffee, mushroom coffee. This is it. It has 6 mushrooms. It has Arabica coffee and MCT. Usually, you're supposed to drink this during the daytime to actually prevent the jittery effect from the coffee, but it does help you relax. But I've been actually drinking it at night, and I like it. You guys should try it out. This is the first time that I actually try mushrooms, and actually has some good benefits. I've tried so many out there, didn't feel nothing. Do you speak Arabic? I do speak Arabic, yes. Where are you from? I'm in Canada right now. After the heart attack, are you not taking any meds? No, I stopped taking all the medications within the first 2 months. I was put on 12 medications for life, and took me about 2 months to get off all the meds. We are in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. How far is Michigan from here? I should check. Is it pretty cold? How's the weather been up there, Britis? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. So 3 weeks in BC, try Yesma restaurant in Cole Harbor. They're a bit far, I think, than me. It's a 6 hour flight. Yeah, it's not close. Where are you from? Originally from Lebanon. من أول. If vegetables are dehydrated in a powder form, do they still contain oxalates? Some do, yes. But very smaller, it's a lot smaller amount than having it raw. Hi, Crystal, how are you? Take good care, sir. You too, Roy. Shashwata Roy. I'm well, thank you. Yeah, this coffee is not bad, actually. It's very light. You're supposed to put the 3 teaspoons per 1 cup, but I put it in like an espresso shot. Still has a nice rich flavor when you do it that way, because I like strong coffee, actually. But so far, I'm actually liking this. Are you vegan? I'm the opposite of vegan. I eat vegan animals. Vegan animals taste good. 3,100 miles low. Wow, that's a long drive. رحبت بهم كلم إلى أنا. I want to get off the meds after a heart attack and bypass. Of course, my cardiologist does not agree. Well, none of the cardiologists are going to agree. But I can actually help you. I can help you through the guide and guide you through everything. No problem. Book a time with me. Yeah, we can definitely chat it up and go from there. I'm trying to read what this guy wrote in Arabic. رحبت بهم كلهم إلى أنا الآن. I'm trying I haven't, I can speak Arabic. I have a hard time sometimes reading it's been a long time. It's been like freaking 30 some years. Sounds good, Eagle. We'll definitely chat and go over everything in details. Isn't caffeine bad for anyone with heart issues? Who said that? Who told you that crap, that myth? So tell me something. Caffeine or coffee is, what is it? What is it originated from? Do you guys know? But it tastes good. And why is it bad for somebody who has a heart issue? What causes heart failure? Inflammation. The question is, what causes inflammation? What causes heart failure is a lot of things. It's mostly blood flow. Flow that goes into your arteries gets interrupted. I went off all doctor meds after CABG surgery, replaced with exercise, supplement, and fasting. Statins were the worst. 100% Ted. I 100% agree with you. And I'm glad you did that on your own. And I'm glad you're actually staying strong and moving forward. That's awesome. Cheers to that. My eyesight went bad in my right eye. Is there anything I can take or do to restore my eyesight? No, the eyesight sometimes is because of a lot of eye strains, sometimes lack of oxygen, your capillaries are not functioning. So the best thing you can do is lutein. You can take nitric oxide and astaxanthin. The cardiologist told my husband he would be on his hard meds for the rest of his life. That's bullshit. They told me the same thing too 10 years ago. What about triggering AFib, sodium or caffeine? Are they both? AFib has nothing to do with sodium or caffeine. The only reason you have AFib because you're deficient in magnesium. Go read my ebook on heart arrhythmia, please. I will ask my son to bring you some Colombian coffee if you like. Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. 100%. Would love to actually. I'm a huge fan of coffee, guys. So anybody wants to send me some coffee, more than happy to try it out, and I'll tell you my feedback, and I'll be really, really appreciated. I think coffee is the best, as long as done correctly. I'm hooked on it. Best supplement for high blood pressure, nitric oxide. I'm gonna turn the slide off. It's fucking bright. There we go. You can drink it. You can drink it in your tumbler. Haha, I'll ship out on Monday. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, Rickies. My husband loves his coffee black. Yeah, 100%. That's the way we should. It should be drink coffee. Should be black, pure black. Seriously, no sugars, nothing. If anything you want to add to it, you could add MCT oil so you can actually absorb the polyphenols. Other than that, you know, that's where the richness of the flavor of the coffee being black with nothing in it. Cheers to that, 100%. Strong coffee. That's what we all need sometimes. I need to go fill up, I think, some water. I put MCT in my coffee in the morning. Yeah, MCT is excellent, Mary. Make sure you blend it too, because you have to blend it. If you don't blend it, it's not going to be as good. The best coffee costs $1,000. The best coffee, yeah, I've heard they feed, what is it? Is it the elephant? They feed them the beans, and once they poop them out, that's when it's one of the highest levels of coffee beans you have. I was watching that on one of the channel. It's pretty intense. I think it's like $1,000 a cup. When you see MCT oil in coffee, does that mean coconut oil? Well, MCT is derived from coconut. I drink my coffee with the grounds. Yeah, you could do that. Not ideally necessary all the time. I gave my dad MCT oil because he was forgetting a lot, so hopefully it helps him. He is 72. Oh yeah, it does, Crystal. It will definitely help him. MCT oil will definitely help him, especially if you get him MCT 8, caprylic acid 8, or even 10. And I would add L-theanine as well too. Not with the coffee, but take it either before or after the coffee would be ideal as well. Let me know how it goes. A lot of cultures, a lot of Middle Eastern cultures, they actually drink the ground with the coffee. But the problem is with the ground, you just gotta be careful how much you intake. Duke, who you barking at? Duke is having too much fun barking today. He helped me today with the deck. He would, from every piece movie actually goes and sits between my legs. Every like 2 minutes we move, he sits between my legs. He was like helping me the whole time. Do you have an opinion on bitter apricot kernels? The one I get is actually, it comes from Lithuania. That's the one I take. Mary. Make sure it's not a bear. Oh no, I don't think we have. There's no bears at this time. I don't think so. Yeah, and if there is bear, he wouldn't be barking now. He'll be, his bark would be like 3 times as strong usually, and that's when I know there's something. Thoughts on grounding, walking barefoot and touch with earth, is that legit? Ted, I've been doing it for the past probably 10 years now. I ground about 10 minutes every single day, but recently I got a bed sheet that I sleep on. So imagine, instead of grounding for 10 minutes, now I'm grounded for like almost 6-7 hours while I'm sleeping. So the effect of it is pretty amazing. Inflammation and your sleep quality actually changes by far. Do you believe in apricot kernels and soursop cancer? I do, yeah, I do believe in apricot kernels. I haven't tried the soursop of cancer to give you a little bit more information on that. Meathead, Rick Grimes. What can help with the big C? My neighbor has it. I do have all the information in my cheat book, Crystal. I don't know if you have my cheat book or not, but I do have a lot of information in there for that. Definitely check it out. There's Big Duke. He's in. Hey, bud. Wanna say hi? There you are. Where are you going? Oh. Duke, come here. Hey, from South Florida, how are you? Do you use China cured diabetes? What? Do you see China cured diabetes? I don't know what you mean. Can we, your grounding sheet, please? Can we see? Oh, here, let me show you the grounding sheet where I have it. Duke, leave that. Give me a second. Why are you touching my stuff? Yeah, I'll show you the grounding sheet that I have, Ted, and I have another request from other places, from TikTok. My bed is full of freaking dirt because Duke sleeps on it now. It's not been washed. So there's, hold on, let me switch the camera. Okay, so this is it. This is the sheet that you actually sleep on. It's 100% cotton, and it has these liners. These are actually 100% silver. You sleep on it, and you actually plug it into the wall. That's where you plug it in on the ground. Duke, get off. He's gonna take my pillow. Hey. Hey. Move. Okay, I'm going, Duke. I'll see you later. What breed is Duke? Duke is actually a pure German Shepherd. He's European. Pretend to open the door. Let's put everything back together. Then I can get him back in. Okay, come back in, Duke. There you go. L-theanine as a supplement or green tea? L-theanine. To actually get the same amount in green tea, you gotta drink about 20 cups. You're never gonna hit 20 cups. Buddy, leave my pillow alone. This is mine. Leave my pillow alone. Okay, we have to wash it now. I had to wash it from like last week, but I haven't been able to hook up my washing machine yet because we had no power. L-theanine, yes, L-theanine 100%. Duke, leave it alone, please. Okay, give me a second, guys. Kick them out. Hey Holly, how are you? How much L-theanine per day? You can go anywhere between 200 to 1,000 milligrams. It all depends on your tolerance and how much you require. But you can do quite a bit of L-theanine. It's not gonna affect you at all. There's no side effect from it either. At all. There's no side effect. And I have few users who've taken way more than 200 milligrams. I take anywhere between 200 to 1,000 milligrams. Oh, it works amazing. It works amazing. It helps your mind to stay nice and calm. It gets rid of that, monkey brain, we call it. All that stuff is actually shuts off. What do you suggest for ADHD? You can actually as well give them L-theanine. Thoughts on trimethylglycine? Yeah, if you're looking to actually methylate your homocysteine, it works good for that. The TMG. Some people use it as well too for cognition, but it doesn't really work a whole lot for cognition as it should. Why would my cholesterol levels be low? It depends how low. It depends whether you actually do consume certain fats in your diet or you don't. So all that stuff varies. It's all based on your diet. Will lion's mane work for anxiety? It's supposed to help relax, but the problem is with lion's mane, it doesn't work on everybody, and it depends on the source. I've tried lots, and I couldn't really find one that actually works. Still, this one here right now, I think it does have lion's mane, and I just drank the coffee. The only reason I drink it at night because it does kind of help me relax. So maybe it is working. But for anxiety, you have to take a lot. And L-theanine works way faster. My son was diagnosed with uveitis 6 years ago. Had headaches, put on prednisone for a few weeks. He's been on carnivore plus veggies, zero sugar diet, loss of weight. Any advice? Any advice for what? For the issues he's having, or is it for the issues with the weight loss? If you're looking about the weight loss, whenever you go carnivorous, you're always going to lose weight no matter what. Your body's going to stable at the end. But anything you're trying to fix, and as well, carnivores actually help with the process, as long as you maintain zero sugars as well. But sometimes you might have to actually add some digestive enzymes and lots of magnesium in the beginning stages. Cholesterol is protective and is a sign of something else going wrong. 100%. I 100% agree with you. The main benefit of the carnivore diet is lack of exposure of plants, defense mechanism. Not really, but it could be. When you go on a carnivore diet, your weight stabilizes to your healthy weight. 100%. Thanks for pointing that out. What do you suggest for fibromyalgia, chronic? Usually for that type of issue, we recommend D-ribose would actually work really good. Oops, I missed it. I missed a couple of questions there. My total is 150. My triglycerides are 47. I'm overweight. You'd think my cholesterol would be high. Not really. But you're just giving me one single number. You're not really giving me the full picture of your whole numbers. So it's hard for me to kind of say whether it's good or not. Do you think vitamins and minerals are more important? Minerals are more than the vitamins even. What type of magnesium? Glycinate 350 a day enough? No, it's not, and I would not take a glycinate. Glycinate is mostly for relaxation. I usually would do magnesium ionic chloride. It's the most bioavailable form, and it does have the highest elemental levels. What do you think about inositol for PCOS? Works not bad. I've had a lot of users been using it. I've not really heard much feedback to tell you whether it's good or not, but there is some good. There is a huge number of people that are using it right now. But we'll see the effect of it. Hey, Glob. There's a lot of supplements out there. It's just, finding the time to actually start testing all of them. Kidneys, NMN, and what was the other? Cannot find the notes. TMG, trimethylglycine. So you need at least 1500 of NMN and about 500 milligrams of TMG. Holly, do you think it's safe to try inositol? Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. It's safe. There's nothing that will actually conflict or anything. And see if you can get it in powder form instead of capsule. What would platelet drop near 90 points in 6 months? All depends. There gotta be some kind of either an infection, parasite, or your body's been overutilized. The question is why? What have you changed in the past 6 months for it to drop? Sometimes it could be hormonal issues. Can elderly people take minerals too? Oh, they should. They should. It's not whether they could. They need to, and they should. Seriously. They lack so much, especially when it comes down to minerals. We all lack minerals no matter what, but especially the elders. They need that ASAP. I actually ran out as of this morning. I'm waiting for my order to come in. Usually I get it within 2 days, but living here off-grid location is everything's taking much longer. I should have knew that. How much magnesium ionic chloride per day would you recommend? You are awesome, by the way. You gotta take at least 200 milligrams every 3 hours. Best MVI for men over 40. MVI? Please explain. Sir, which more important, vitamins or minerals? Minerals. How would you raise all your hormone levels? Well, it depends what's going on. We have to do some testing before we actually try to do anything. If we don't do any testing, we're just going in there blindly. It's not gonna work. How far from the closest town? About 20, 30 minutes, but it's a very small town. It's like almost like a slash village, you want to call it. But if I have to drive to like smallest area to get other things, it's about 2 hours. But still, the small town here, they have most of the stuff within range. Multivitamin, I would never recommend a multivitamin. You know what would be a really good multivitamin, guys? How old is Duke? Duke is 2 years old. What are the best minerals for middle-aged female? It's not one mineral. It's 70 plus minerals. The doctor put me on a thyroid. Why? Your thyroid has nothing to do with it. It's mostly your gut. I bought 5 little bottles of minerals you recommend, and I love it. Thank you. Awesome. That's good to hear, Marie. That's awesome. Keep at it. I'm waiting till I get money. I just ordered 12 because I totally run out. So getting back into the multivitamins, do you guys know what is the best multivitamin, the most natural multivitamin out there? Not man-made bullshit. Liver is not bad. The sun is good. But let's say something we can consume that would have vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and enzymes. Putting liver on the side because not everybody can actually consume liver. Can you guys share what mineral that you're taking? They're taking the trace minerals, comes from Australia and has magnesium in it. I have the link within my profile bio. Egg yolks are not bad. Sea moss is bullshit. Seaweed, not really. Pineapple, not really. Where can I order minerals from? If you go to my website, I have the link there for you. Coconut water, no. Bee pollen. Bee pollen. You guys should look into that. That's like your natural multivitamin. Can I get all the minerals from Celtic sea salt? No, you won't. Not even close enough. Why do you have bananas? Why do you hate bananas? They're man-made and high in sugars. Oh, wow, didn't know that. So see, think about it. Bee pollen has massive amounts of vitamins, massive amount of minerals, massive amount of amino acids, and massive amount of enzymes, all in one. Is pollen similar to bee honey or honeycomb? Not the bee pollen is different. It actually has a lot more minerals, a lot more amino acids. Is bee pollen similar to bee propolis? Yes. High creatinine and albumin. What do you think? Lack of hydration, proper dehydration. Royal jelly too. Royal jelly is good. It's just I can't get any. I haven't had a chance to test them out. Wow, good to know. Is that on your own bio? Is that on your own bio for which? For bee pollen? No, I was just telling you guys about it. That's it. Because somebody was asking about multivitamin, and then and this is what I take for my multivitamin. I use the one with banana. This is my little bee pollen that I take with my That's my multivitamin, guys. This and liver is my ultimate multivitamin because this one has all the enzymes and everything. I used to eat one banana a day, not anymore. You don't need it. It's full of sugars, a lot of sugars actually, fructose, and it actually affects the liver quite a bit. I'm gonna have some. So when you look at bee pollen, the amount of vitamins are very, very small. But when you look at organic supplements, organic multivitamin, the amount is very minuscule too because of the bioavailability. It's not like the synthetic where they have lots of milligrams. But the nice thing is with this stuff, it does have everything that the body requires. Now, when you pick your bee pollen, make sure first of all you're not allergic to like flowers. And the other thing is make sure it's multicolorful. So when you look at the bee pollen, some are like yellow and some are multicolor. So you want to get the multicolor. That means the bee has been into like multiple different type of flowers. If it's only straight yellow color, that means only getting them from like a single single plant. So you want multi plants, so you can actually get all the trace minerals as well too. It doesn't have to be local. I get mine from Spain, because they're the only one who actually have access to like multicolorful bee pollen. Most of them are yellow, and you have to be careful, because if it's yellow, make sure you ask for certificate of analysis, because most of them, they actually come from overseas China. I don't have one on my page. I will put the one I buy on my page soon if you guys want. Spiraling? Spiraling. Are you talking about spirulina maybe? Yeah, I'll put it up on the website. You guys can see which one I buy. What do you think about Shilajit? Shilajit is good for inflammation. It does have all the minerals in it. The problem is that it is very expensive. Only if you get your hands on the bill, only if you can get your hands on the original one, not being capsule. Shilajit, the original Shilajit, it's thick material. It's like almost like honey. That's like 100% raw. If you're able to get it that way, then I say yes, go for it. If not, then don't waste your money on it, because it's actually probably cut down quite a bit. So you have to check on that. How much bee pollen do you take? I take about 2-3 tablespoons a day, at night. Now make sure when you guys start very small, because if you're allergic to it, it's going to cause issues with your lungs. From what I can get all the minerals from. You can get all the minerals from the one. I don't have the bottle here with me because I'm finished. It does come. I do have it on my website. It says on it trace minerals magnesium. It comes from Australia. What's the best time to take your methylated B vitamins? With food would be ideally. Meal 1 and meal 2. And what can I get? What other supplements do you recommend for inflammation? I take nitric oxide for inflammation, and I take magnesium, if that's what you're looking for, Bill. Nitric oxide to vasodilate the arteries, magnesium to actually allow everything to stay nice and flexible, and actually it works one of the best antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effect. Do you take methylated vitamins and magnesium supplement? I do take methylated vitamins, mostly as a vitamin B complex that does have everything methylated in it. Yes, I do buy it locally, and that's the one I usually take, because I don't get my hands on liver all the time. So that's the only reason I take it. And because I drink sometimes a lot of coffee, and sometimes the caffeine does flush out loss of your vitamin B. So that's why I take a couple a day. Taurine is like it's a heavy detoxifier. So you can take anywhere from 3,000 to 12,000 milligrams daily. I have heart palpitation. What do you recommend? Go download my ebook on how to fix heart arrhythmia, because heart palpitation falls under the heart arrhythmia. I love how you explain everything. Thank you, Britties. Brian, what do you think about moringa? See, there's moringa and there's spirulina. These two things, I have not had a chance to try them out to give you guys my thoughts on them. Anybody can go and read scientific literature, and they can tell you what the scientific literature, think of them. But it's good to talk to somebody. I don't like to talk about stuff like that because I want to try it. I want to feel the effect. If I do feel an effect and I do feel a difference, then I'll share it with you guys. But if I don't feel an effect or nothing, I'm not gonna share it with you guys, and I can tell you it's bullshit. So I don't have much information on spirulina. I've only tried it once years ago, didn't feel a thing. Same thing with moringa. Same thing with seed oil, black seed oil. So these three things that I've tested have not really felt a difference. That's why I don't really talk about them much. $100 protein and fiber, what? $100 protein and fibromyalgia? I don't know what you mean by that. Anything for gut infection, sugars whacked out in the last 2 days. Anything for gut infection. Gut infection. I would use colloidal silver. Have you tried chlorophyll? I have, yes. Whenever I do like a blood cleanse, I do a chlorophyll once every couple of years, not all the time. There's lots of supplements out there, guys, and the thing is, a lot of companies, they speak very highly of them. A lot of influencers, they talk about them. But the question is, you want to make sure anything these influencers, they talk about, you just want to make sure they actually are using the product. It's not they're just trying to sell it just to kind of make a dollar off you or marketing money off you. You just want to make sure these guys are actually legit. They're using the product, they do feel a difference, and they're sharing their experience with you guys. Like me, for example, when I was given this coffee, every coffee that I've tried, every mushroom that I tried, I thought of it as being bullshit for the past 3 years, to be honest with you. Every one I tried, I thought it was bullshit. Didn't really feel anything from cordyceps, didn't feel anything from lion's mane or anything of that for the past 3 years. Till now, recently, I've tried it again. I've tried this one now, this brand, and actually, it's only been 5 days, and I already start feeling a difference. So I will only share stuff that I actually feel a difference from it, and I know it's actually working or not. And if the company is willing to share their certificate of analysis with me. If they're not willing to share the certificate of analysis, then they're hiding something. And if they're hiding something, why should we trust their company anymore? Varicose vein, usually sometimes you need a blood stimulant or blood flow or cayenne or nitric oxide. Thoughts on organic cacao. Cacao is good. Nothing wrong with it. It depends whether you're sensitive to oxalates or not. If you're not sensitive to oxalate, by all means, have some. It has very small amount of flavonoids, a little bit amount of polyphenol, but it does not, if anybody tells you it's good for the heart, it has nothing to do with nitric oxide. What's good for anxiety? You can do L-theanine. Start with about 200 milligrams. See if your body requires more. 200 milligrams is going to give you a half-life of 4 hours. Within 2 hours, if you need more, you can actually increase the dose. Do you think using monk instead of sugar is okay? 100% it is. It's way safer, and it does not spike your insulin and does not cause calorie count. It's probably one of the best one out there. It's one of the safest. But make sure when you're getting the monk fruit, it's not mixed with erythritol. See, the problem is with erythritol, there was a scientific literature that it does cause a stroke. The only reason it causes stroke because it increases your lipoprotein small a. Have you used celandine herb for liver cleanse? I have not, no. Where can I buy that? The monk fruit? You should be able to get it from any local places, like organic local places, but make sure it is a green color, not white color. If it's white color, it's synthetic. Make sure it is a green color. That's a pure monk fruit. If it's not green color, don't touch it. But keep in mind, Marie, and you guys, whoever is buying monk fruit, it doesn't mix very well with water. So it hovers because it's very fine powder. So sometimes you actually have to mix it with your food or your drinks and you have to blend it. Thoughts on ashwagandha? Ashwagandha is not bad. It's good for your adrenals. But the problem is if you don't cycle it, it will cause adrenal fatigue. So you have to cycle the product at least every 45 days. Allulose is better than monk fruit. I haven't tried allulose. I can't really tell you whether it actually spikes your insulin or not. Do you know whether it spikes your insulin? You give us such valuable information, Maurice. Thank you. Thanks so much, Gia. Thanks so much for the comment. I hope it doesn't get too dark so I can get some water. Because I'm out of water. I still fill up water manually. It's kind of crazy because I don't have my water done yet underground, and I don't have the proper BPA free hoses and pipes and all that crap. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm trying to teach myself how to do it. I use allulose now too. Heard it's better than monk fruit too. I'll have to look into that, guys. Where's Duke? Duke is in a tiny house. He's trying to take a nap, but now he's gonna come with me to go get some water. The powder, that is. You need to have your own channel. Your talk are amazing and very informative. Thanks so much, Naz. I'm trying. I think this is a good channel to have on TikTok, and then I recorded on YouTube right now, so you guys can always watch it on there. Where do you and how do you get your yak meat? So the yak meat that I get, I buy it locally from the city place. I buy it from the city, and I go buy a couple 100 pounds so I can take it with me. So there's my yak meat. This is my ground meat of yak. And look how dark it is. Like it's like dark coloration. This is roughly about 10-15% fat, not much. It's very lean because yak is very picky, and they only like to actually eat grass. But this is it. There's the yak meat. It's very similar to, has like a little sweet flavor, very similar to like wild, like moose and stuff like that. And there's my pasture raised eggs. Got them from this lady as well too. Like check it out. So I went and actually picked them. They still actually have the little fur on them and the freaking chicken poop on them. Not clean. I haven't cleaned them up yet. Look at this. These are like real pasture raised eggs. Finally, I only have freaking like a small box. Best advice to stop smoking: take your vitamin C. You need about, as a start, you need about 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C. And it just reminded me I should take my vitamin C. I forgot to take it today. But you can't take vitamin C no more than 3,000 milligrams at a time. Can you give us Brazilian wax tutorial? Yeah, maybe next time. Thanks for the comment, as always. So let's take some vitamin C. I haven't taken any today. I don't like to take it late. What happens if you take more than 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C at a time? You can actually have a soft stool effect. Your body can actually, some bodies are maximized at 3,000 milligrams, some are maxed at 5,000 milligrams. That's why we always say, you know, take vitamin C based on your tolerance level. I take about 12,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Any difference between pasture-raised eggs versus organic eggs? Organic eggs are bullshit. Organic eggs, they're still feeding them grains, but they're organic grains. Pasture-raised, they actually pick and choose what they want from the ground. Whether worms, whether little snakes, whether bugs, whatever. That's their main food. Chickens are carnivores. They're not freaking grain-eating. That's why we get such a bad profile on eggs. Do you use powder vitamin C? I use liposomal multiple times a day. Yeah, I take it multiple times a day. How much vitamin C that you take? That's 1,000 milligrams, but keep in mind it's liposomal. So liposomal is about 6 to 9 times as much as powder form. I've been told by doctors that I can't take vitamin C because it interacts with my thyroxine. It does only within a 4-hour period. So if you're 4 hours away, it shouldn't. Do you know a good source of organic copper? Just drink from an organic cup. From a, sorry, organic cup, from a copper cup. Sorry. Drink from a copper cup. You get 2 milligrams of copper per 1 liter, Bill. What do you think about tocotrienols? One of my favorite. Vitamin E tocotrienols, especially if it's coming from Enato. It's one of the best things to actually lower inflammation. It's the best thing to keep your arterial flexible. Can you take cayenne pepper and K2 in one day? Yes, you could. Any difference between pasture-raised eggs and free-range eggs? Free-range eggs, that means they allow the chicken to kind of go outside the cage within a 20-foot radius. And in Canada, if they allow them to go within a 5-foot radius, they call them free-range. Pasture-raised, still, pasture-raised, even they give them anywhere between 5 to about 20 feet in radius. But, you know, imagine if you have your own and you give them like half an acre or something. Now imagine how much these eggs would be so delicious. How many milligrams tocotrienols? About 238 milligrams would be good ideal number. Unless you want to use it for therapeutic usage, you can go as high as 3,200 milligrams. I did an ebook on a small ebook on vitamin E for high arterial usage, but reaching up to 3,200 milligrams. Anything for dry eyes, nitric oxide, and hydrate your body correctly. Can you take garlic and cayenne pepper and what? Yes, you could. Do you take vitamin C every day? Yes, I do. I need to go on your website. Please do. I stopped alcohol. What can I take to replenish my body again? Vitamin B complex and selenium. I'm sorry, I'm going through the question lots. A lot of questions are coming in. I'm gonna change my shoes so we can go fill up water. Seriously, if I'm out of water, it's gonna be tough for me to kind of fill up again till the morning. You are so patient with all of us. I'm trying. Is Epsom salt bath good for magnesium supplement? Yeah, you only absorb about 15 milligrams every half hour, not a whole lot. Is Amazon a good place to order bee pollen from Spain? Be careful from Amazon and ordering food supply because sometimes they just sit on the shelf and they're not really stored as good. Is safe NAC every day? Oh yeah, 100%. You could take NAC every day and detoxify. Do you live off grid? I do live off grid. You guys are gonna walk with me right now to the water. Hopefully we won't lose signal. Good night, bedtime, Maurice. Too early, Holly. Well, have a good night and we'll chat soon. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm still working on it. Do you have B complex on your site? I don't. Maybe I'll put that out. B complex and B pollen. So you guys can get the correct one for methylated form. Diagnosed with mildly heterogeneous with increased and mild hepatic stenosis. Okay, send me a message. You're asking me some complex stuff that I can't really respond here. We need to fill water to live off grid and homestead. Where do you guys live at? Let me get my shoes so I can go outside. Gotta put my freaking hiking shoes because it's still wet out there. What should I do? Send me a message and I'll see what I can and I can get you some information. Anything for skin tags, please? I have on my face. Yeah, I can help you with that. Send me a direct message. We can talk about it. Just love listening to you. Thanks so much, Sarah. I missed what you said about organic source of copper. Just get a copper cup and drink from a copper cup, Bill. Every 1 liter of drinking from a copper cup, you get about 2 milligrams. That's like your most natural way of getting some. Is NAC reduced dry eyes? NAC it's more of a detoxifier and it's good for your lungs. Has nothing to do with the dry eyes. It does help with the mucus, but nothing to do with dry eyes. Dry eyes is mostly, say, essential fatty acid missing and lack of proper blood flow to the capillaries. Usually, you would require like astaxanthin or nitric oxide. Can floaters be treated? Yeah, 100%. Colloidal silver for dry eyes? You could, if there's a parasite or anything like that, 100%, you could definitely do that. External usage or internal usage of 1/4 of a teaspoon. So we're gonna go fill up this water here. It's roughly about 2 liters, I think. If I lose you guys, I'll try to come back. Hopefully we don't lose the signal. So you guys gonna go outside with me for a walk. Let's go fill up some water before it gets freaking night. Celiac struggle to maintain iron and vitamin absorption. Any tips? Yeah, book a time with me. Let's have a chat. We can talk about it. Oh, there's Duke. Okay. Let's go fill up some water. Duke, we're gonna go fill up some water. Yeah, you can go that way, I'll go that way. As long as I don't fall. Because the deck is not done. There's a deck behind me. I just put that tape on it today. Because the weather was nice. And I'll actually try to finish it tomorrow. Let's see Duke. Duke, people want to see you, bud. There's Duke. Can you guys see him? He's running up there. He's my little German Shepherd. What time does it get dark? Usually like 8, 9, I think. About 9, 10 sometimes. It depends. Like today is a bright day, but it's getting pretty cloudy. 10 p.m. here. Oh wow. Just started taking TMG and I feel a little sick. Is that normal? It depends how much you're taking. How much TMG you're taking. You gotta start very slow with about 500 milligrams roughly. If you take more than 500 milligrams, sometimes you can get like a soft stool, or you can get like feel a little bit sick and stuff because your body's not used to that high of a dose. And the question is, why are you taking TMG? Do you really need it? Right, so that's a big question. I'm gonna set you guys up here because the signal is getting weak for some reason, and I'll go there and you guys can see where I fill up my water. I'm just gonna set it here on the floor for now. Okay guys, let me just switch the camera. How do you switch the camera? What the hell? Oh yeah, there. Okay, I have to go there to the creek and fill up the water. Hey Duke. There we go. So we got some water. Come on. Can't let Duke out, or else he'll go wander around in the crown land somewhere. Yeah. Duke! You wanna hold the water? Is those tied into fresh H2 stream? This is like the real deal, guys. This is like a real H2O water, clean from the spring water. That's the type of water you guys need to be drinking. Show us the outside of your house. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. So I've already closed under the trailer. It's all closed up. Closed under the tiny house's wall. And I left the opening here because I did put the foam, because I'm gonna actually make a door so I can go under the trailer and stuff, but I have to still finish the septic tank. Once I finish digging all the way up here, it's all the way going there to the septic. I already bought the pipes. So yeah, I have this whole thing closed and framed all around. So this is all closed. This is like the underbelly of the travel trailer. Then under the tiny house, all closed up. I gotta take this stuff off. Oh, it's all closed up, as you guys can see. All the way in the bottom, it's all closed. And I just finished this morning. So I just taped up the deck, and I'll put the pieces on tomorrow, the 2x6s, and the deck should be done. Then we go inside. Oops, almost fell. And there's a place. There's a little tiny house, so it's all insulated and closed off as well too. And this is, I'm gonna be putting this. I was gonna get cedar, but I couldn't find kiln dried, so I'm gonna actually use these for the ceiling, 1x6x8. And once I'm done that, then I'm gonna actually frame around the window and knock that window off. Then I'm gonna frame around the door and knock that door off. Then when I'm done, I'll put my wood stove right in this corner. Then I'll end up getting some furniture. So right now, this is Duke's stuff. And there's Duke outside. Hey Duke! What are you doing? Let's go inside. Oh, this is my little piece of heaven. Look at the beautiful view. Wait till it gets sunny when we do like some live chats when it's nice and sunny. It'll be amazing. But a lot of work. Sometimes, seriously, I get like super tired and exhausted, and sometimes that's why when I come and do a live chat, sometimes I don't feel like doing much or talking. But you guys get me pushed. What states? I'm in Canada, guys. I'm in British Columbia right now. I was looking forward to it, British. Thank you. But yeah, this is my little trees. Oh yeah, there's my little greenhouse. We can't go there right now, but oh, you can see it from here. Shoot. Let's go inside. We're gonna empty the water because the water. I still cannot put it through a small little filter, just for now, because I have to put it through this stainless steel filtration, because I'm still. Oops. Because what happened is when I actually get the water, there's still some dirt and stuff like that in it, which is fine. But so this filter here will actually just clean up any of the dirt, which is not bad. Canada is a mess. Good for you. Canada is a freaking mess, especially with who we have as our little guy. They screwed up Canada big time. It's too bad. Lagging. Seen any wild animals lately? Since I've been here, the only thing is we've seen just mostly coyotes more than anything. The other day they announced there's a grizzly bear with a pup. Could be heading down our way, but have not seen anything yet, so I don't think we're gonna see the bear come by or not. I haven't seen the neighbor. No, I haven't seen Karen either. So I have a Karen neighbor, so I haven't seen her either, and I really don't want to see her. So I don't know. She just left her stuff outside there last time. When you got water, was that a huge cedar tree? Yes, they are. They are massive. Most of the trees here, they probably in the upper 100-foot or higher, so they're pretty big. And I had to take a couple down because they weren't doing so well. And the water is super delicious. It's like really refreshing. When I'm here, I don't really use that much magnesium because the water is very, very rich in magnesium. But actually, it's really nice. Is your family with you? Yeah, just me and Duke. Just me and Duke. That's it. That's my little family. Let's see. No, lady, no. Are you spending winter there too? I'm gonna hope so. So right now, I finished most of the stuff. I'm just finalizing the installation and finalizing the water. If I do finalize the water and everything works out, then I'll probably stay here for the winter. But the wood stove is a big thing because some of the parts are missing, so I'm waiting for them to arrive. Duke needs a puppy. Duke needs a girlfriend. Once I get him a girlfriend, he's gonna have some puppies, probably. How do you test the water for mineral content? I've tested it 5 years ago. I've taken it to a place and they got it tested. Do you get plowed out? We get about 7 feet of snow here. So when winter hits, I don't think I'm gonna be going anywhere. I think I'll just stick here. I'll have a couple 100 pounds of meat and that's it. And as long as I have enough food as well for Duke and myself, I think I'll stick it out around here, and I have enough wood to keep me warm. If not, then I might maybe head to the city. But either way, I do have to go to the city around Christmas time to see, my parents and my brothers and my nieces and my nephews. So it's about an 8 hour drive. So I might maybe just go in December, maybe come back in March, go for like 2, 3 months, spend it there with them, and maybe come back. Maybe I might do that. I use well water at my farm and really clean and tastes good. Oh, the water, like seriously, I can sit here and drink like one cup after another after another. I could never get enough. It's just, it tastes so good. You can't even compare it to the city water or any other places. You'll have to shovel roof off a lot. I know, yeah, that's the problem. That's what I'm worried about the roof. If I leave it, who's gonna look after it? I'm gonna see if I have a couple good neighbors, if they can come and maybe look at it for me. I try to make the roof as strong as possible, so I do hope it does hold. What prompts you to go off grid? A lot of things. A lot of things. I've been at it for the past probably like 6, 7 years. Been looking and been trying to kind of get off grid slowly. What can I take for an inner ear infection? You can do ear candle. You can do colloidal silver. You can do tea tree oil. All that stuff helps, Stephen. But yeah, it's I think everybody needs to be off grid some way or another. I make colloidal silver. That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys know how to make colloidal silver, that's like the best thing you can ever have. Ear aches isn't for sissies for sure. But the nice thing is, I don't mind it. Like you see, I'll have to go up, manually get your water and still do like the manual shower where I have to heat up the water on the wood stove right now because my water is not really all fully done up correctly. So there's few things um, that I'm trying to work at and get it all up and running and fixed up correctly. So we are getting there slowly. Sometimes some of the stuff does take time to get where you want, but it is happening. And last time before I left here, I installed this little gas heater as well too. I just turn it on as an emergency till I get my wood stove going, because it does get quite cold. Like I wake up in every morning, it's almost like 1 degrees. Are you thinking of doing retreats there? Yes, I am. You are not really off grid. You have internet. Well, the thing is, yeah, I do have internet. The beautiful thing is, there's a company that they have. They're roughly their main section is about 3 hours away from here, but because there is a campground around here, it's roughly about 5, 10 minutes from here driving, and the campground they were demanding internet signal for Wi-Fi. So the guy invested money and he actually put a tower on that mountain in front of me. So by him putting a tower there, because I got direct sight to it, I'm able to access it. So yeah, I am off a grid, but I am still able to get access to certain things, such as internet, and because there's a highway down on the road as well, that I'm able to get power underground up to here as well too. So it's yes and no. When I say off a grid, there's some locations you completely have nothing within a specific distance, and some off a grid you still have. Or you can get like some, like you were saying, or you can get a Starlink. Now I couldn't get a Starlink in this location just because I'm covered with quite high tree line and high mountains. So I wouldn't get signal proper from what I've heard. So I haven't really tried it, but the private guy on that mountain that I still pay the same price as I would pay Starlink as well too. So it's the same price. It's very expensive. In the city, I pay like probably half of that price. So everything here, living in this area, anything you want, because all going through private companies, you pay the high ticket amount for it. And I don't even get unlimited internet. Which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. What can you do? Are mosquitoes bothering you this year? They did when I first came. Right now, it's been so far so good. Not bad. Good to have the internet. Need weather updates, and one craps about hit the half fan. Oh, 100%. You still like we rely on internet lots. We rely on internet lots. Without it, you can't really do much, right? Um, you have solar panels, batteries, inverter for electricity, city. So I do have solars, I do have the Echo battery and stuff, but because we don't get that much sun in this location, because we actually got about 4 hours blocked from the mountains, so I don't get enough sun for the batteries to actually charge up from solar. So I am selling my solar, I am selling my battery right now that I bought, and I end up investing money and got an excavator to actually dig 800 feet underground so I can get straight power. So I got power, which is I hate paying for because technically they didn't want to do anything with the government, but it's unfortunate, and that's the only option I had. Maurice, you have a space for me out here? Yeah, oh yeah, I have a lot of space for you guys. Anybody who wants to come and visit, especially when I start to have my retreat, it's gonna be pretty amazing because I'm gonna actually build a small cabin once I'm done here for the retreat. How old are you, Maurice? You have to guess. Maurice, you need SMR up there for your power. SMR. What's SMR? The mountain is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. I can when I finish the deck, I'll be sitting there having my coffee every day. Then when I do my retreat, then you guys can come. We'll probably take like one person or two people at a time in a retreat. I think it'll be amazing. And so that's the plan. If everything goes well, that's the plan, to actually have a little dry cabin. And I'll start to book it ahead of time. And this way I can be able to build the cabin because I'm running out of money. 42, close. Add, I think add like 2 more years to it. Oh, a small reactor. Yeah, that would be nice. Then get everything going. And when I come for a retreat, would be nice to sit and see the place. Oh, 100%. Just I'm trying to finish a few things. I'm hoping I can finish it this year, so next year I could have the retreat. Do the landscaping, have the creek run in water, flatten the section some more. We'll get somebody with an excavator and kind of go from there. Do you have a beehives? Not yet. Been thinking about it lots. Cayenne and garlic in one day, is it bad? No, it's not bad. You can take them. You can take them. I've just taken some on my last meal. I've taken 3 doses of garlic and 1/4 teaspoon of 90,000 heat units. It was brutal. It was very, very hot. I'd be afraid. I'd be afraid Duke would attack me. I saw how he dealt with that stick in the water. Duke he's a loving little boy. He will never attack anybody. It's funny. Anybody that I talk to and interact with, he comes up and he just sit and stares at them, and he's so relaxed. But anytime I see somebody and I don't talk to them, he doesn't like them. So that's the way Duke is. He kind of senses who I like and who I don't. What is your thoughts on toothpaste with fluoride poison? Right, 100% poison. Don't even brush your teeth. How far to civilization? The smallest town is only like 20 minutes away from here. There's 20 minutes away down that way. I can hit the small town. Half hour, another town. An hour and a half, another town. 2 hours, another town. So there's towns within like 30 to 2 hours away from here. Duke is a lover. He's a super awesome boy. He doesn't bark unless he sees something doesn't like. He's very friendly. He meets a lot of people. I take him with me to Home Hardware's lots because that's the only store I can take him with me. What do you recommend with somebody with thrombocytopenia? Send me a message there. I'll send you some information in regards to that. Do you like fishing? I've been fishing for 22 years. I just haven't fished for 2 years because since I got Duke, I haven't really been going fishing. But I do a lot of kayak fishing. So I'll take out the kayak upstream. I'll take the kayak to a lot of small rivers or lake, and it's one of the best fishing experience ever, seriously. So when I do the retreat, I definitely want to buy another 2 kayaks. So this way, whoever comes down here, I can take you guys fishing because it's amazing. Can you shop 3 cloves in water for heart? Yes, you could, 100%. You could. No more than 3 cloves because it'll give you scattered brain. It kills off brain cells. Duke will be good friends with your chickens when you get them. I don't know if he's gonna. I hope he will be good friends with them. I'll probably introduce one chicken at a time and see how his reaction is like, if he likes them or not. Where are you, please? I'm in Canada. How often is the right amount of liver to eat in a week? I would say anywhere up to like 4 to 6 ounces a day you can have without actually over intaking of too much vitamin A. No, more than 3 cloves of garlic is too much. Why I get chest pain when taking a chromium supplement? Because it's actually reducing your beta enzymes in the pancreas that causes the chest pain. It's not a chest pain. It's on your upper left quadrant, which is your pancreas, because it's shutting down the pancreatitis enzymes. Duke, Duke, Duke chickens equal rabbit. That'd be something, eh? Do you soak liver in milk before cooking it? No, I don't. The only reason people back in the day they used to soak the liver with milk to actually, because if you eat the nerves or the veins inside the liver, sometimes it's a little bit bitter. That's the only reason. Are you in Canada? I am in Canada. Is it safe? Citrulline every day? Citrulline is garbage. It doesn't do anything. If you have vitamin E tocotrienols or you have alpha lipoic acid, you're actually causing more oxidative damage with L-citrulline than it's actually activating your nitric oxide. So I would actually just toss citrulline in the garbage and get the correct form, because if you're gonna take L-citrulline or L-arginine, you will have to take almost 3 other vitamins to prevent the oxidization and the free radical from being activated from these 2 amino acids. So I would say no, don't take it. iHerb, safe source to get supplements? Yes, because they do actually present the certificate of analysis. Have you heard of a chronic wasting disease in the deer around you? I've heard about it, but I haven't seen any around me yet here. I don't know if we actually have it in Canada yet, or we have it around here in the location, because I've seen about 6 deer so far this year, and they're all acting very normal so far. What's an alternative to take than metformin? You can take berberine. Does that mean to stop chromium when getting chest pain because it got side effect? You're just taking too much. You're taking too much chromium. You just have to cut the dose in half. That's what's causing that pain. Please, guys, tap the screen and support Maurice. Guys, would be great. Your support, your donations, you booking a time with me, that's all would be amazing, because that will help me quite a bit. That will help me quite a bit, and if I could get like a lot of super likes from YouTube, and it does actually support my channel, it would be awesome. What about lipoic acid? You can take alpha lipoic acid, make sure it is the R form. Mama Angel, thank you. Cheers, Cindy. We got the glasses going, we got everything. Sarah, thanks so much for the gift. I'll send you donation in July. Sounds good. Thank you. Maurice's ebooks are good bargains. Thanks so much, Blaine. Thanks so much for the support as well. I'm going to book an hour with you next week once I find all my medical bills. Sounds good, British. Let me know. Let me know. We can definitely go through it. What's the proper dose to take of berberine? You take 500 milligrams at meal 1, 500 milligrams at meal 2. After your initial 10 days, then you can take 1,000 milligrams at meal 2, but still take your 500 milligrams at meal 1. You do that for 45, 60 days, then you cycle for about 5 days off, because if you don't, it's going to cause some digestive issues, because it does have very powerful antibacterial similar to MCT. So it is ideal to actually cycle it. Cindy, thanks so much for the gifts and the hearts and the music. Cheers. Thank you, guys. I'll take one more question. Then I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Alpha lipoic acid biotin optimizer best for. Alpha lipoic acid is totally different than biotin. Is highly recommended, Maurice. He helping me with several issues. My knee pain all gone in 2 days. Marie, I'm glad everything is working out, and thanks so much for the comment and your support. How can I use ashwagandha? 45 days in, 5 days off. What do you do for living? This consultations. I'm a clinical nutritionist registered, so this is what I do. I'm trying to help you guys. Is it safe to take apple cider vinegar? If you have no issues with fermentation, because the byproduct of fermentation is histamine. If you don't have issues with histamine, then you can take it. Just love you, man, from Montreal. I'm Lebanese. Cheers. Thanks so much. Greeting to Montreal. Click the YouTube like button. Yes, guys, click the YouTube like button. Gives me some super likes, would be amazing. Sarah, thanks so much. Have a wonderful night to you as well. Where do you get berberine? The berberine I get is from Australia. I have the company on my profile bio, guys. If you wanna, that's the one I usually take. Thank you. I definitely need to get in touch with you. Sounds good. What to take for lupus, please? I can't answer that. I'll get banned. Good night. Love interacting with you. Cheers. White tail whiz. Thank you, Maurice D. Cheers. You guys have a nice evening. I'll definitely come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll see if I can come back maybe a little bit earlier, but if not, it's going to be in the evening. But maybe once I'm done my deck, I can have a live chat and we can sit in the deck outside. Hopefully it's nice and sunny. So you guys have a nice evening, and we'll chat in the morning. Cheat sheets. Yes, go check out my cheat sheet, guys, as well. I keep forgetting. I have more than 100 issues in there, so you guys definitely check it out. I'm working on version 1.2, so definitely download it, would be great. Great purchase, and it does have a lot of good benefits. You guys take care. Blaine, have a nice evening, and you guys take care. And I'll add the bee pollen and the other stuff as well for you guys. No worries. Cheers. But if you guys want to watch the video, you can actually continue.